up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This is your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, y'all. Before we get going on our video today, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, share the video, turn on your notification, and if you could, also follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV, and shoot me an email if you got a breakdown or a prediction video that you want me to do. Email address is knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com. But let's get it popping, bro. Big weekend of boxing, bro. Huge upset in the lightweight division. George Kambosos came up, did his thing, and beat the hell out of Teofimo Lopez. And we want to talk about Teofimo Lopez in this video, man. Great talent, as y'all can see in the title of the thumbnail, but it's time for him to move on from his daddy, bro. It's time for him to move on from his daddy. And we're going to talk about it all in this video. Listen, before we get to it, though, the channel been popping this week, man, so I appreciate all the support, all the new subscribers. We ain't going to change up for everybody that's rocking with me, man. We're going to keep dropping daily content. My opinion going to stay solid and stay my opinion. I'm not going to change for anything, but I do appreciate the new support. I appreciate how the channel is growing. And y'all come check out our live streams, man. I go live every Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time, and I'll be live with KQKC Boxing Network every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. So, again, thanks for the support. And we're going to keep dropping content, so be sure to turn on your notifications so you can know when we're dropping this content. But let's talk about it, man. So, Teofimo Lopez, he's a great talent, bro. You can see the speed. You can see the timing. You can see the power. And even in a fight where he fought horribly, he put Kambosos down. He hurt Kambosos with certain shots. He showed that, you know, he's somebody that really could be, you know, a champion and be reckoned with in this sport. I mean, he beat Vasily Lomachenko, bro. He beat Vasily Lomachenko, and that in and of itself, he beat Kome, he beat Nakatani. Those are good fighters. You know, those are world-class fighters, and he proved to be a world champion, and he captured that belt. I think I blame Teofimo, obviously, for his loss, but a lot of blame goes to his father and his trainer, and Teofimo Lopez Sr. You know, like, a lot of that big-headedness, a lot of that delusion that Teofimo Lopez has, it comes from his father, because his father is the leader. The coach is the leader. The trainer is the leader. And his father, I mean, he's still making comments like, we won every round. Everybody knows who won that fight. And Teofimo Lopez is making those same types of comments. So when you have that type of symbiotic relationship thing going, bro, you can never get better, bro. You can never get better, because the person that you have in play, if you Teofimo Lopez Jr., the person that's in place that's supposed to tell you the truth, they're supposed to tell you what you need to work on. They're supposed to tell you when you're losing, when you're winning, how to make adjustments in the middle of a fight, or how to push you in training camp. Like, that person is Teofimo Sr., and he's not doing that for his son, bro. He's not. I heard on multiple occasions in that corner last night, when I was watching the fight, Teofimo Sr. gave his son bad advice. Number one, he was saying things like, hurry up, what are you doing? Knock him out. You can go ahead and knock him out. Like, that's horrible advice for a fighter that just got put down. He kept telling his son he was winning rounds, that he was clearly losing, right? And then after the fight, what you would like to hear from a losing side is, hey, we're going to go back to the drawing board. We're going to come back stronger. We got a lot to work on. But when you don't acknowledge your flaws as a trainer and as a fighter on Teofimo Lopez's part, when you don't acknowledge those flaws, when you don't acknowledge what you do wrong, when you come across as delusional, when you come across saying that you won a fight you clearly lost, saying that the fight was easy, when you do those things, then you're setting yourself up for more failure in the future. Because if you don't admit, how can you fix what you did wrong? How can you fix your approach if you don't admit that it was anything wrong with your approach or anything wrong with the way that you were fighting in the first place? How can you then fix it? And the thing is, with Teofimo Sr., he doesn't know how to act in the heat of battle. He's a very emotional trainer. He's a very emotional father. He's invested in it. He wants his son to do well. I totally understand that. But with that emotion comes recklessness. With that emotion comes you walking up on people in their media workout and being emotional, writing checks that you ain't got to cash. That's the thing, too. Like, Teofimo Sr., when he talking all this shit about how his son the best, how his son gonna knock everybody out, it's one thing if you doing that shit and you just a father. You doing that shit as a trainer, too. You writing checks that your fighter got to go in there and cash. And Teofimo Jr. cost himself the fight, in my opinion, in the first round when he went out there trying to do what his father said he was going to do. When he went out there trying to get the knockout in the first round. It was a much different approach to that of what he did with Lomachenko when he just said, I'm going to win the fight. And he went there just to win, stayed behind his jab, stayed calm, stayed smooth. He went out to this fight very emotional, very arrogant, very egotistical, and it cost him, bro. He was loading up on shots, missing shots, and then when Kambosos took his shots, they didn't have a plan B, a plan C. You know, he couldn't get out of the way of the right hand all night. Kambosos kept landing the same left hook all night. He couldn't get out of the way of Kambosos' jab all night. And I didn't hear one adjustment from Teofimo Sr., bro. I didn't hear one. No telling him how to get out the way of the jab. No telling him, hey, he's throwing the right hand. He's hitting you with it. Tighten up on your defense. He's throwing the left hook behind the right hand. You need to do this. This is how you evade the left hook. When he does this, you do that. I didn't hear any of that shit, bro. I just heard cheerleading in the corner of Teofimo Lopez Jr. I heard false sense of confidence in the corner of Teofimo Lopez Jr. And then to make it worse, after the fight, Teofimo Sr. and Teofimo Lopez Jr., the way that they behaved, Jr. saying that he won the fight, it was easy, and then his dad echoing those sentiments. There's no dose of reality. There's no dose of real talk coming from the trainer to the fighter. And so if you Teofimo Jr., hopefully he's, healing. He's okay. It was reports that him and Kambosos both went to the hospital, both got released, so he's doing good. Hopefully, as he's relaxing, as he's healing up from this fight, I'm hoping for the sake of him and the sake of his career, bro, that he can take a look at his team around him and realize that he has the talent, but talent only gonna get you so far, bro. And his pops is only taking him as far as he can take him. This is where he needs to sit down and say, look, Dad, man, look, I appreciate everything you've done for me. I got you this house. I always take care of you, yada, yada, yada. I want you still part of the team, but I got to go in a different direction as far as my training and who I got to have in my corner giving me advice and telling me what to do and what not to do. Because not only did Teofimo Lopez fail, the whole team failed, bro. His dad failed. They all failed last night. That's just the fact of the matter. Like, let's make no mistake about it. George Kambosos deserved his flowers. He put on. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing. He been training hard, training his ass off, and he stayed focused. He stuck to his game plan and executed that shit. But make no mistake about it, Teofimo Lopez Jr. is a more talented fighter, bro. He's a more talented fighter. He fell short up here. That's where he fell short. He fell short mentally. And fighting is just as much mental as it is physical. That's where he wasn't right mentally. He came out emotional, bro. His pops wasn't there mentally in the fight, really telling his son what was really going on, giving him good advice. That's mental, bro. And until he fixes up here and gets back to being that humble, hungry, young fighter that he was, bro, he can't go back to fighting trash fighters, bro. He can't go back to building himself back up. At this point, he got to fight top-level fighters, bro. And I'm telling you, moving up in weight, they said he going to move up in weight to fight Josh Taylor. From what I saw, bro, Josh Taylor will do him all kind of bad, bro. Any top 140-pounder. Really? Like, think about the performance that we just saw. Are you so sure that Teofimo Lopez can beat Jose Zepeda? I said it earlier in my live stream, bro. Like, it's some dudes that are problems for him now. And so I don't want to be harsh, but he got exposed last night. And it's on him to do what's best for his career. Because he the one got to step in the ring, bro. And anyone with eyes, in my opinion, anyone with any objectivity, they understand and they probably realize that Teofimo Lopez Jr. needs to change up in trainers, bro. He really do. Because if he continues to fight with his father in his corner giving him advice, it's going to come tough moments in other fights again. And that young man need to hear adjustments. He need to hear things that he can do to get better. Adjustments that he can make to turn the fight back in his favor. Not that he's winning. Not that he won the fight if he loses and you know he lost, bro. Because he may lose again, bro. Even with a new trainer, even with a new team, he may lose again. And so he needs to come to the realization that he got to put himself in the best possible position, and his daddy don't do it for him, bro. I think Danny Garcia stayed with his pops too long, in my opinion. I think Teofimo Lopez is still young. He can still grow. He can still learn new things. But if he continues down this path, I'm not saying he can't win a championship against the right level of fighter. But those major fights, like Vasily Lomachenko in a rematch, after what I saw Vasily Lomachenko do in the back half of that fight, and the confidence and the hit that Teofimo Lopez is taking mentally, and this loss to George Kambosos, people are just going to duplicate that shit. They're going to look at what gave him the issue. And the moment that Teofimo Lopez gets hit, you have to worry about him going back to that bad space mentally, bro. So I worry about it a lot, bro. I worry about it a lot in this next fight. How's he going to respond mentally? How's he going to deal with the pressure after taking this L? And then the other thing, and I'll leave y'all with this, anybody notice how easily Teofimo gets cut and bruised up? He just have one of those faces that's easy to cut. That's bad in a fight. Look at his face after the Nakatani fight. Look at his face after Loma. Now look at his face after this one. He's getting cut and bruised up and hit a lot. And if he moves up to 140 where guys are bigger, guys are stronger, guys take your power better. Very few fighters hit harder as they go up in weight. Very few can carry their power up. So if he don't carry that same pop up, if he don't carry that same power up, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do when those guys can take his punches and they're bigger and stronger than Kambosos? So a lot of questions for Teofimo now, man. And this is what's gonna really make or break his career, how he bounces back. This is what's gonna make or break him. So we'll see what's next for him. I hope he does, I hope he gets better. I wish no ill will on him, hope him the best. But he got to get rid of his pops, in my opinion. He has to get rid of his daddy in this corner, man. If he continues to train with his dad and let his dad be his head trainer, I think that's going to spell disaster for him moving forward. His dad is delusional. In turn, that makes him delusional. His dad doesn't recognize and want to accept and see what Teofimo did wrong in that fight. So how can Teofimo, recognize, see, and know what he did wrong to make himself a better fighter? They're going to go into camp and do press conferences saying, oh, man, we really won that fight. We ready to do this, ready to do that. And then you're going to have a rude awakening in your next fight, bro. So, and I don't want to see that, man, because he's a great talent. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts. Comment down below. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video. Follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV. Shoot me an email if you got a breakdown or a prediction video you want me to do. knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com. I appreciate y'all watching the video. Enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we out here. Peace, y'all.